This might actually be the first time I've ever really gone in depth for the seeded half dollars. Now these are 90% silver half dollars, of course, but we're gonna look at what other things can make these coins valuable as well, what you should be looking for if you come across any seeded half dollars, metal detecting, or maybe just at the flea market or buying people's coin collections, things like that. Look for these errors that can make those coins valuable. All right, so first we'll look at a couple different prices for these coins based on their condition, and then we'll get into some errors here. So this is an 1845 that is graded at a VG10, so a very low grade here. You could tell that definitely been circulated, not in the best condition by any means, but the coin still sold for around 70 US dollars. But the same exact coin that has a high grade of a mint state 64, this coin sold for over $9,000. So we go from a $70 coin to over a $9,000 coin because of its condition, which is the grade of the coin. The higher the grade, typically the more that the coin is going to sell for, the better the condition the coin is. And actually here on the reverse, I do see what looks to be a die crack here going through the word states. So that is really cool as well. Now, by the way, here's the mintages for these coins. We have the 1845 no mint mark and the O mint mark. The no mint mark, they only produce 589,000, which is a super low mintage, which means that they're going to be more sought after because there are less of them out there. Now, the 2 million mintage is still pretty low, but there are other seeded half dollars with lower mintages than that. But let's look at the O here, 1845. You can tell that this is super worn, super circulated. Can you believe people actually used to use these to buy things? That just blows my mind every time I think about it. I think that's really, as a kid, you know, seeing old coins, that's what really got me fascinated and really like going and coin collecting, was just like the old designs and like thinking of the history of them. Now, do you see the O mint mark here on the bottom, on the reverse of the coin, above the word half dollar? Well, DOL dot, it doesn't say actually dollar all the way, but this coin did sell for around 18 bucks. So, you know, $15 coin basically in this condition, not too bad. But if we actually go to the 1845 O mint mark, now this coin here, graded at a mint state 65, sold for over $6,000. So $15 coin to $6,000 coin, huge difference based on the grade of the coin. And we see that O mint mark again there on the reverse of that coin. Now here is the 1845 O mint mark with no drapery. So if you're not familiar with that, here is an example of a drapery and a no drapery taking place on the seeded Liberty half dollar. So let's go back to this coin here. You can see that it says no drapery there. It's only graded at a fine 15, and this coin still sold for over $110. Not too bad for that coin. Now also what you want to look for is a 1845 O over a horizontal O. We do have a repunch date as well that we're going to look at, but also look for that O over horizontal O on those. Now here is the 1845 O mint mark, meaning New Orleans mint. Now this coin is graded at a mint state 66, so that will give it a lot of value. And the coin sold for over $19,000. Now part of the reason why is because it's got a high grade. The other part is because it's got a repunched date. So if we zoom in there on that coin date, we can see that repunched date there. Very flawless on the reverse of the coin as well. Now here is an example of what you want to look for on the repunched date. So you want to look for that there on the 4 and the 5. Here's another example of that. We see that even on the 8 there, and the 4 and 5. And then we also see that as an example here as well. So there's going to be different examples of that on the 1845 O mint mark, so look for those. Now here's a lower example of that. We still got the repunch date, but it's not in great condition, the coin itself. And this coin still sold for around $140, but a big difference from the $19,000 coin. So always keep that in mind. The grade affects the value tremendously. Now also in 1845, we have a proof version of this half dollar coin. So this seated Liberty half dollar sold for over $57,000 because it is super rare to have this coin in this condition. A proof 64 grade, very, very nice. Man, I just can't believe people used to spend these. Man, imagine if someone saved all those back in the day and left them to your family. That would be crazy. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the playlist to the left of me if you want to watch some more coin videos. And until tomorrow, I'll see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.